Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Buffalo Bills. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Throwing now is Allen. He's got Cook running the slant. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
James Cook, a gain of 11, makes it 3rd and 1.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Middle, round 80. Middle.
Now Allen. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Gross, top 19, top 19. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. When you look at this defense, they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested is yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Now Cade York for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Bills nothing.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 30.
A gain there of 30 big ones. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. The Bills at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. They always tough on the play.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This defense for the Commanders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9.
5 wide. Gun.
Here's Allen to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Fisher. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Hey, tight. Go, motion. 6. Underneath. Go.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
The right side here caught by Kincaid. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's incomplete. Look at this Buffalo defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
18 Rattler.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they could not pick up the 1st. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Martin, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On play action, Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Half 85!
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll try the middle with Cook. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here is third down and 4. Here's Allen. And he is caught. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Bills, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run it again with Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
For the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Running the slant, Gray with it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard.
19 right, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. To the air goes Daniels. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So he stopped for no gain. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
18
Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First down, Commanders.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Richards. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
Now Daniels. That's complete right around the 8. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk.
To throw is Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Cup 19, Cup Panther 11, Cup 69.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got it. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Well, a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Hands it off out of the gun. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, these are the situations that come up in practice and are talked about all the time. This is as tough as it gets for a defense. They've got to defend a very short field after that turnover. They're not home yet, but a really nice job there pushing them backwards on 1st and goal.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Ready? Ready? Press all 80. Ready, ready?
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half.
Commanders 10. Tyler Bass to kick off.
1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus.
And it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
5 wide. 319. 56. What's that?
Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready.
2nd and 2. He's got him in, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Danny Gray, 71 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Down the right sideline, Elijah Moore. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I think we've hit that point in the game now where any score you get could be the one that actually wins it. So above all, you want to avoid a turnover that leaves you coming away with nothing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
19 Chargers.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This one complete down the field to Goddard. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Dallas Goedert, 69 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. kickoff ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Fisher. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Allen going to change this at the line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Hard throw, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 8. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
1918, pouring 70.
Throwing now is Daniels. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Danny Gray with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
A 3-yard pickup.
And it's 2nd down. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Keep it up. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Stop. 180. 5 wide. What is that?
Allen to throw once more. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing now is Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
319.
To the air, Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
34. Commanders, 31. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And some room to work. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
On first down, it's Richards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This short throw caught by Goddard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
Washington, first down. 18 on the play.
70 Timberwolves.
First down, Washington.
19 Charger, 19, 79.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. That one into the hands of Flowers. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now they send a man in motion right. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
34.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd.
6-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Allen to throw it. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Bills on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be third and a mile. Allen going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind that it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And it'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Here's Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this will remain an 11-point spread. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Allen. He finds his man complete. That's Fisher. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10. To throw is Allen. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A big play here. Third and 2.
Brings up third and 2.
Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10.
Throwing, Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted?
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
45. Bills 42.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The Bills say they have it, and they do. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Here's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert.
Allen. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Here comes 2nd down. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
319. 56, 56.
Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Fisher. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Regular. 180. All 52. Look out.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 45.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Hold the set.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
It's Flowers. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Washington first down.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's first down.
19 sight. Warriors 17. 18 Cowboys. 18 Cowboys.
Back to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heat for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Richards. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.